Today I'm going to do a video and I'm going to talk about atheism and agnosticism and theism. It's my theory that we all are born atheists because we do not believe in anything. When we're born, when we first come into this world, to this earth, we don't know nothing about nothing. We know our mother, we learn our father, but we don't know anything about a belief system or gods, angels, or nothing. We're taught these things. We're taught. So we're not born as believers. We became believers after we're born, after we're taught by our families, friends, society, after we have been exposed to different belief systems, and so on and so forth. Same thing with knowing. Atheism and agnosticism works hand in hand. We actually know nothing. All we have is our opinions, because we may know something today, tomorrow we know something different. Or what we thought we knew the day before, we learned that we didn't know, and there's a new answer to those things. But I want to stick on to the belief system that causes us to become theists. A child is born without a belief. God is supposed to be inherent within us. And if that's the case, why don't we know God before we're taught? Why don't we know about these things before we're taught? And then some people will say, well, because of free will, we will be robots. Okay, I can buy that, but there's a problem. If that's the case, where did free will come from? If we're born free will, how did free will get to be something inherently involved in religion? Religion teaches it, especially the big three, Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. They preach free will. So how can you know free will if you don't know God? And it said that God, therefore, gave man free will. It's a problem there. It's like putting the cart before the horse. You can't have one without the other. One validates the other's existence and validity, okay? So that's where the glitch comes in at. If we have free will, we have to know God. So if man doesn't know God when he's born, how can he have free will? How? Explain that to me. What I'm saying is this. We absolutely know nothing. We know nothing about nothing. We are taught, we're regurgitated, we're indoctrinated with dogma and rhetoric from other people and places throughout the times of our lives and before our lives. A baby born don't know nothing about the Gospels, nothing about no religion, no philosophy, nothing. Know nothing about mathematics. Now, what I'm saying is that some of us are born inherently gifted, but we have to be exposed to something in order to therefore tap into that gift. It doesn't just happen, glitch automatically. We have to be exposed to it. But what I'm saying is that God is supposed to be omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. Supposed to be above and beyond all things, above and beyond all things. If that be the case, you should know about God the moment you're born. You should know there is a God or creator or whatever. You should know what that God is about. If it's inherent, and it's supposed to be more inherent than you or anything that you've ever come across, anybody in your life, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, all of that, you're not supposed to be alien to that. And it's not supposed to be alien to you. So this is the problem right here. I'm not trying to change anybody's belief system. I'm not trying to make anybody become an atheist or agnostic. I'm not trying to dissuade you from your belief or whatsoever, but what I am saying is this: use some common logic. I consider myself an agnostic atheist or atheist agnostic. I'm not saying there is no God. I'm saying I don't believe in a God. I don't believe in any God of organized religion. I don't believe in religion. I don't go for that. I don't believe in anything like that. Now, is there something outside? Is there something in the atmosphere, in the heavens, in the celestial realms that has something to do with the creative process? I don't know. I can't name it. And frankly, I'm not concerned with that. I'm concerned with living on earth. My thing is, whether it is the God or not is irrelevant to my life, because I am to live upon earth and do what I can do for myself and my fellow man. Because look at it this way: whether it is a God or not, that doesn't change the fact that you're here. Look at it like that. It doesn't change the fact that you're here. So my preference, validation, is to live life to its fullest every day and not try to worry about things you don't know. Because all you're going to do is cause confusion in your own realm of thinking. Your world's going to be screwed up, messed up, through doused and everything else. You live your life the best you can, to do what you can do, to make sure that you're doing everything according to the plan of your life. When you're hungry, you feed yourself, if you can. If you're without money, you go to work. If you have an opportunity to have a job and you need a car to go down to the store, you drive a car. If you have one, you need clothes on your back, you need a roof over your head, you need people in your life to help you, and vice versa. So that's what I'm saying. That's the most important things about life. Faith is beautiful. If you have faith in whatever you may have. But you just don't change your life to have it revolve around faith just because you was taught that. Let it be natural. Is it natural to believe in God? Quite frankly, no. Because if it was natural, no one would be taught God. We would already know it when we were born, or whatever you want to call God. And the word God itself is not the real name, the true name, the right name to call any deity. If you look at the etymology of God, it means to evoke. It's a magical object, principle. But that's another story. But what I'm saying is that I know there's a lot of people going to get upset with me. On Facebook, I'll probably lose some people that call themselves my friends because I took this stance, but that's the way it is. So be it. You can't lose what you don't have. I'm just saying that God is not natural. We're not born knowing God. We're not. You teach a child God. You teach a child. Jesus and Moses, Abraham and Joshua and Jonah and Job and Ezekiel and Meshach, Shadrach and Abednego and Paul and Muhammad, Moses and all of them, Genesis. You teach a child that. They don't know if you don't teach them. So you have to therefore understand it's not a blemish on the religion itself. It doesn't take away from the fact about from your belief or your existence. Just because you're taught God and you didn't learn God on your own. It's just the facts. The facts are we're not born believers. We're not born to believe. We are born to know if we can. We're born to know. That's what we're born to do. And to know again and to know again. To understand. We're born to research. We know our mothers. And that's about it.